Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Eric Clifton. I'm going to show you today how you can double your monthly income. That's right, I said it. How you can double your monthly income while driving for Uber and Lyft, just like I did, driving 7 days a week, losing sleep, putting thousands of miles on my vehicle. Now, to only be driving whenever I feel like it, once in a blue moon, because now I earn additional income as a result of what I'm getting ready to share with you in just a few minutes. So do yourself a favor, stick around to the end of this presentation. Trust me, you will be blessed. Mr. Warren Buffett says never depend on a single income. Make an investment to create a second source, right? At some point or another, we were all just like this guy over here, right? Trying to figure out where in the world my next buck is going to come from, or where in the world can I make some additional income or some right now income. And what we found was ride sharing with Uber, Lyft, or whatever other company you might be with providing a great source of income. We were happy like this guy over here and this young lady here driving people around. We were able to transform our vehicles into income providing machines all through a simple app on our phone. It just made sense. We rode around providing quality service to people because it made more money for us, right? We do little things like put this little backpack on the back of your seat, or all these gadgets and bells and whistles and things that customers could take advantage of while they were in the back of your car. And some of us just went straight at it and said, listen, give me a rating. Put these little things on the back of your headrest. Help me get five. Give me 5 stars. Give me a tip, right? The better your customer service, the better your rating and your tip may be, because not everybody is going to tip you. And since we know that, the key today is to figure out how we can take advantage of having all these customers in our car for all these countless hours and earning some additional money. So how can I do this? How can I make more money while doing what I'm already doing without, however, driving more hours, putting extra miles on my car, right? Without taking up all of my time because I'm busy anyway. Most grown folks should be busy. Without selling and recruiting. I hate selling stuff. You probably do too. Most people hate trying to convince someone to buy something they don't even want, right? And without it costing me an arm and a leg. How can I do this? How can I make some additional money if I'm stuck in the car driving people to and fro all day? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. I'm getting ready to tell you. Through partnerships. This is how you do it. This is how every successful person has done it. This is how successful businesses do it. They do it through partnership. It's not always about what you can do with the 24 hours that you have in a day, but what can we do together that makes sense. Uber and Lyft understand the power and importance of partnerships, and you should too. Look at this one right here. Uber partners with Live Nation for concert rides. Ride sharing service Uber and entertainment ticketing company Live Nation have combined forces to transport people to and from music festivals. I mean, it just makes sense. We're transporting people and they're selling tickets to the places that people want to go. So they partnered together. It just makes sense. It's a win-win scenario for both of them. Lyft partners with Southwest Airlines. Again, it just makes sense. We're transporting people to and from the airlines and hotels and events and venues anyway, right? We're doing this anyway. So these companies understood, their CEOs and owners understood it just made sense to partner with uh, travel agencies, travel companies, airlines, hotels, and so on and so forth. Look at all these. This is just a small snapshot of just a few of the travel and hotel companies and the B&Bs, all of these different travel related service providing companies. Lyft and Uber are partnering with them to increase their bottom line, right? Uber and Lyft have partnered with travel companies to increase their revenue. Why don't you, right? I mean, it makes sense to me. It really does, right? What if instead of asking for stars and tips, neatly hanging from the back of our seat, right? Where we don't have to verbally ask that question. Go ahead and let the little sign in the back of your seat do it for you. What if you went from doing asking for stars and tips to now making money from vacations and trips because you've partnered with the travel industry just like Uber and Lyft have done, right? And people are now, without you having to say anything, just reading a sign on the back of your headrest, and then now later inquiring about how they can either make some money with you or how they can take a trip through you. This can be done, right? Through partnerships. Understand, guys, that the now through partnerships, your reach becomes far more than just the local neighborhood or city that you drive for Uber and Lyft in. You now don't limit your money or income earning potential to just that one market. You now have the worldwide market to now focus on. Mr. Warren Buffett says, whatever you like to do, make it a hobby. Whatever the world likes to do, make it a business. I mean, that makes sense, right? Mr. Warren Buffett invested $9 billion in travel in 2017. Now he's putting his money where his mouth is. He said, whatever the world likes to do, make it a business. He just invested $9 billion in travel. Guys, that's a clue. What I just showed you with all those partnerships between Uber and Lyft, that's a clue. Look at this one. This was funny when I saw it, right? Uber plus travel. They understand the partnership with travel just makes sense. If you're going to be traveling anyway, what better company or what better persons to partner with than people who are providing the travel to and from these destinations? It just makes sense. These guys are going to make money in travel with or without you. Think about that. Now just imagine this. What if half of the customers you drove around in your car all day went to your personal booking engine or website to book their travel and entertainment? It would look something like this. They would go from the comfort of their home, from the backseat of your car, right? Without you even knowing about it, they go to that website on their phone or their laptop, iPad, or whatever, and book that trip. They go and they book a sporting event. They go to a concert. They want to go see Jay-Z and Beyonce or Adele or whoever, right? You now have the opportunity to earn income through the travel industry and partnerships just like Uber and Lyft. They're doing it because it makes sense and it makes money. Most of us aren't doing it because we don't know it makes sense and makes money. At the end of this, we will know better, right? Now, you can partner with travel and get that money yourself, or you can just continue to let Uber get all the money by sending your customers to their travel site. Look at that. Bet you didn't know that customers could book travel through Uber and Uber gets paid for it. Now, watch this. You spent your time building that relationship with that customer or client in the back of your car, entertaining them, talking to them, finding out what they like, building that rapport. People like to do business with people they like. And if your customers that you're dropping off every day, if they like you, then why would you let them go to an Uber site or a Lyft site to book their travel when they could do it through you? The only difference is Uber is letting the world know that they can do it through their advertising, and you aren't because you haven't partnered yet. But all that can change really soon. Now, I know you're asking yourself, what's in it for me? Show me the money. How much can I earn? Great question. Glad you asked. Now, let's just say you knew a frequent business traveler, one of those many people who get in and out of your car every day. Let's just say they go to your website and book a few hotel stays, right? Because they're business travelers. If they do that 3 times in a month from your site, you would have made an additional $151.20. Again, this is additional. Again, this is work that you did not have to do. Remember, all you did was hung a sign from the back headrest of your car, right? What if this was a golf trip that person went on? 5-day golf trip through your site would pay you $274.86 in commission. This is amazing. Think about it. You're not doing any extra work. You're focused on driving your customers around. You're focused on providing them with quality service. But these places, they're going there anyway, and some of you guys are dropping them off. Honeymoons. Last I checked, people are still getting married and going on honeymoons. Someone goes on a 7-day honeymoon, all-inclusive resort in Cancun, complete with butler service because they met you when you dropped them off at the airport, right? Your commission for that one trip is $561.79. Now, listen, guys, that's not life-changing money. I understand. It's not going to make you quit your job or stop driving Uber or Lyft today. But ask yourself this question. What bill in your house could you pay this month with $561.79? That's the question I want you to ask yourself. Then ask yourself this question. What would you do with the extra $561.79 that you saved from driving Uber and Lyft? What are you going to do with that extra money? Think about it. Imagine someone who got out of your car, booked a group cruise. This one happens to be a family reunion, 20 cabins booked on a Western Caribbean group cruise. It happened because they were in the back seat of your car and read a sign that said that they could book travel through you, and they did it, right? Your commission, $2,240.17. Again, that one-time hit's not going to make you stop driving Uber or Lyft. It's not going to make you quit your job. But the question I want you to ask yourself is what bills could you pay this month, this week, tomorrow with an extra $2,240.17 because a person got in your car and decided they was going to use your service and book a trip. What bills could you pay with that extra money? Ask yourself this question. How many hours, how many pickups do you have to do in Uber or Lyft to create $2,240.17? I just showed you how it could be done in probably 20 minutes just because a customer got in your car and you shared this information with them. It just makes sense. I want you guys to think about this. The average full-time driver does at least 25 pickups per day. That's a minimum of 175 customer contacts per week. That's a minimum of 700 customer contacts per month. Guys, you do the math. Look at these numbers over here. If you're running through 700, more or less, doesn't matter. If you're going through that many numbers of customers getting in and out of your car and you're dropping them off and you know they're going to travel and entertainment places, imagine how many of them do you need to go to your site and participate in some of this to help you get some extra income. Folks, this thing is amazing, right? Also, more money you can make if you decide to personally put the trip together. This means they didn't go to your website, but you actually did the research for them. You now earn 70% commission for those particular trips. Guys, this stuff, again, is amazing through partnerships. Now, why should you partner with us? Let me give you a few reasons, right? A few extra reasons. Number one, we are a 27-year-old rock solid brick and mortar travel agency, right? No fly by night, no schemes, no scams, nothing like that. 27-year-old rock solid company that is debt free. We don't owe anyone. This is phenomenal in this day and age with all the financial topsy turviness. It is great that we are debt free. We are also very proud of this right here. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. After 27 years, an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Folks, what does this say? This says that we do business the right way, right? So when you partner with us to do business the right way, you will certainly get your pay. Now, somebody was asking, I heard you was asking this question, well, how do we get started, right? Definitely want to make sure you get back to the person that shared this video with you, right? Or got you to take a look at this. But to get started and become a travel broker, it's only $179.95. You get to take advantage of all that money I just now talked about. You also earn commissions on your own travel and entertainment. You also get VIP travel benefits and savings. You also get your very own personalized booking engine and websites. You also get errors and omissions insurance, training, certifications, and much more. Folks, this is serious. Partnerships are great, especially when they're in the travel industry. Let's look at the much more. You get to participate, should you choose to, at seminars at the sea, right? See, these vendors and these cruise line and various different places that you're going to be going to, they want your business. They want you to come out, become educated on their properties, learn a little bit, and have a good time. Look at the price for this 7 night Southern Caribbean cruise. $399 for ocean view, $559 for a balcony. Now, mind you, cruises are all inclusive. This is a 7 night all inclusive with a balcony for $559. You're not going to find a balcony for $559 on anybody's cruise ship on your own. But when you are partnered with travel, this is how you can now travel, right? FAM trips, which is short for familiarization trips. Guys, these various different resorts and hotels and places, they want you as a travel broker, they want you to come to their properties, have a good time, pay a low price for coming, and the goal is for you to then go back home and tell all of your family members and customers that are getting in and out of your car every day about the great time that you had at their resort. Let's take a look at this particular resort in Fiji. Only $49 per person per night for an all-inclusive resort in Fiji. Oh my God, that's amazing, right? So when you partner with us, this is what happens, right? Not only that, you have the option to get certified with major industry brands and become recognized globally as a travel professional. Look at some of these brands that we are partnered with that you have the ability to become registered with. And again, these major brands that you have heard of, they want you to get registered with them. They want you to get educated on their properties and their service, again, so you can go back and tell all those 700 or more customers that are getting in and out of your car every day, you can tell them when they want to go stay somewhere, hey, go stay at this place, or hey, go stay at that place. And what they're going to do in exchange for you getting that education and for you sharing your product knowledge with them, they're going to now give you hugely discounted stays at their properties. I mean, it just makes sense. It's a win-win situation, right? So partnering in travel is going to have you make money and save money. And then when you travel, you get to travel like a rock star. Now, I'm going to give you a real quick, real live example of that. I had a client that's going to be staying with a family, and they want to stay in the Residence Inn, which is a Marriott property. So let me give you an example of what the pricing looks like for the Marriott Residence Inn. I went to Expedia. You guys can see right here. We're checking out the Residence Inn National Harbor in the Washington, D.C. area. This is a really nice property right here, right on the harbor. Got nice oceanfront type views. Again, check this price out. It's $239 per night. I mean, these residence inns come with kitchens and things like that, so they're really nice on the inside. $239 per night is what an average person looking online is going to pay. Expedia even says, look here, see how our prices compare with everybody else. Orbitz is $239 per night. Travelocity is $239 per night. Hotwire, $239 per night. Hotels.com, $239 per night. So Expedia is saying, listen, if you want to stay at this particular property, book it through us, right? But I wanted to do my due diligence and do some research. Let me see if they lied to me. So let's check out hotels.com and see what their pricing is, right? So we go to hotels.com. And before I do that, let me show you something real quick. The dates that we did it, so we know we're comparing apples to apples. The dates that we set this up for were April 6th to the 7th. Let's just see how much one night's going to cost. April 6th through the 7th, 2018 is $22.39 per night, right? So again, you see the same dates, the 6th through the 7th. I am checking now hotels.com, and Expedia was right. They are $239 per night. Nothing we can do about that. Now, the great part is that as an insider, as a person who got educated and got their certification within Marriott, you'll now be blessed when you find out that it's only going to cost you, the certified educated agent, $69 per night. Same dates. Let's check these dates. The 6th through the 7th. It's only going to cost you $69 per night to stay at that same beautiful property down on the waterfront, the harbor in the Washington, D.C. area. Guys, if that's not a savings, if that's not reason enough to be a part of the travel industry, partner with the travel industry, that when you travel, not only can you save, but you can start earning income. Come on, guys, this thing is amazing. And that's real time for you right there. Now, our company also has the audacity to offer a best travel price guarantee. This is for your clients and customers again. This simply says that if we can't meet the price, we're going to do our best to meet that price or beat that price. And if we can't meet it or beat it, our company will then give you 110% of the difference in the form of a credit on your customer's next trip. That's amazing for your customers. Our company also had the audacity, the nerve to give you guys a 30-day, no question asked, 100% money back guarantee. So that means when you partner with us, you get to test the waters. Nobody else is doing this, right? You get to test the waters, try us out for 30 days. And if you don't like it, you can cancel and quit. You can say it was too cold outside, and they will give you 100% of your money back. Now, this one right here is phenomenal. Our company was so bold and so proud of their track record that they could put together a risk-free profit guarantee. I'm gonna say that again. Risk-free profit guarantee. This means they're basically guaranteeing you're going to make money or save money. And the guarantee goes something like this. If you don't make more or save more than it costs you to run your business, the company will cut you a check for the difference, right? So if, I mean, just think about that, right? Worst case scenario, you break even. This is amazing. And all of this is provided for you in writing. These are our guarantees, right? Now, you have the ability of being not just a driver. You can also be a travel business owner on the side, earning all kinds of income. Like I said, you'll be able to double your income in no time if you follow our system. But I know some of you guys are saying, listen, I hear what you're saying. I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy. I get that all the time. I'm reading your mind right now, but I want to give you a couple of real live examples of a few busy people that don't even have, they're so busy they can't even drive for Uber and Lyft. I want you to meet my partner, Daryl Jenkins. He partnered with us back in January. He's done over $15,000 in travel booking part-time. He is a student at the University of Maryland trying to get a BA, right? He also has a full-time job in management, right? I mean, needless to say, this gentleman is pretty busy doing the things that he's doing, but he still did over $15,000 in travel on the side. Here's another young lady, Miss Jessica Miser, partnered with us not too long ago as well. She's done over $8,000 in travel part-time. Keyword, guys, part-time. She's a full-time property management. That's what she does full-time. She's also a single mom, and she manages her son's modeling career. So he's a young cat with a modeling career. That's really demanding. So you know she's busy. So on the side, part-time, this is what those two individuals are doing. You guys could do far more because guess what? You guys meet more people on a regular basis driving for Uber and Lyft. Again, this just makes sense. Get back to the person that shared this video with you, right? Get back to the person that had you take a look at this. Tell them you want in. Find out what are the next steps to get started, right? And we definitely thank you for watching this video.